In mid-November, Pope Francis granted an interview to this TV channel, El Sembrador. It's a channel created by a Hispanic immigrant to the United States, Noel Diaz, who polished shoes as a child to make a living. During Pope Francis' trip to Mexico, this entrepreneur decided to remember his humble beginnings and clean the Pope's shoes. It was a gesture that Pope Francis did not forget.
Era una intención genuina de mi corazón.
It was a genuine intention of my heart because that action represented three things: to remember the history of my childhood and how I managed to buy my first suit by polishing shoes. Two, to understand that this is service and the church is called to serve. For example, Jesus washed the apostles' feet. Three, there are many people who will never make the news, who are in the streets selling humbly, honestly, and day by day, struggling to bring bread to the family's table. The Pope wrote him months later to invite him to the Vatican. During the meeting, which lasted longer than 1 hour, Noel Diaz interviewed him. They spoke of the situation in the United States, about immigrants, but especially about the church. The interview was filmed on November 18th, but will be broadcast on Sunday, January 29th on ESNE television and on El Sembrador's website.
Ternura. Necesitamos ternura, necesitamos hacer la revolución de la ternura.
Tocamos varios temas, especialmente las preguntas.
We touched on various themes, but everything circled around the church going out. He said more than once that the church must have its doors open. He insisted on the message he has been saying, I want a church that goes out to the people. I asked him for a few words for the people in the United States, especially with the political changes that have taken place. There are many people who are afraid, especially our brothers who do not have their documents. I asked him to say a few words to them, and he did. There is a message from him to the people, one with spirit and hope. El Sembrador is available in up to 17 Spanish-speaking countries, and its founder has become a symbol for immigrants. In the Trump era, the future of many undocumented people is uncertain, beginning with the construction of the wall to prevent them from passing from Mexico. In the interview, Pope Francis remains firm in his message, tenderness, faith, and courage. They are a good dose of energy to cope with difficulties.
Adelante, coraje, oración y mucha ternura, mucha ternura.